You might disagree, but I gotta tell this to you anyway. Trying to understand this question is like attempting to teach a dog advanced calculus, confusing for everyone involved. But hey, once you coach your dog, you can definitely call the audience for help, especially with this question. Your mission in this adventure is to find a special symbol to put between 3 and 7. This magical symbol should make a number that is more than 3 but less than 7. Sounds tricky, right? I can tell you this, being an existing subscriber and challenging your brain regularly with us, or potentially considering to become a future subscriber, I have full confidence that you can solve this challenge by giving yourself enough time to think about it. Are you ready? I'm going to continue this adventure and delve into intricacies of this amazing question. If you are still thinking about the answer, I'm gonna give you a hint. Do not limit yourself to just the basic math signs and think out of the box. Want additional hint? Take a look at the choices presented here. Choice A plus sign, choice B minus sign, choice C multiplication sign, and then choice D question mark. Does this ring a bell? That there is no sign here that actually solved this challenge. That's because these signs are too basic for this puzzle party. Here comes the hero, the dot sign. Sneaky and clever, it slides between 3 and 7, turning them into the cool team of 3.7. All we need to do now is to verify the answer. 3.7 is greater than 3, and 3.7 is less than 7. So the correct answer here is dot sign, and the answer is 3.7. Well, you might be surprised, but this test question is more complex than convincing your cat that the red dot is not the actual enemy. Can you outsmart the laser pointer of perplexity? You're presented with cool-looking shapes. These shapes have numbers on the outside and letter inside. The numbers in the first shape are 1, 2, and 3, and the letter inside is X. In the second shape, the numbers are 4, 5, and 6, and the letter is N. In the third shape, the numbers are 7, 8, and 9, and there's a missing letter which you need to determine and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, Q, choice B, R, choice C, S, and last but not least, choice D, T. Are you ready to dig deeper? Give yourself enough time to uncover the next layer of brilliance. I have full confidence that you've got the answer. But just in case, make sure you grab your thinking cap on this expedition. We're about to explore the twists and turns of your next brain teaser. As you might have guessed, the trick here is to determine the pattern. And the pattern here is extremely simple. The letter inside the shape is the last letter of the word which represents the sum of all the numbers. Let's look at the example. In the first shape, the numbers are 1, 2 plus 3. The sum of 1, 2, and 3 is 6. This is why the letter inside is X. In the second shape, the numbers are 4, 5, and 6. 4 plus 5 plus 6 equals 15, and the letter on the inside is N. Now it's easy to calculate the missing letter. 7 plus 8 plus 9 equals 24. The last letter of words 24 is R, so the correct answer here is choice B, R. Get ready to rock your brain muscles. This question is so challenging that even Siri asked for help. You're presented with series of equations. The first equation is 3 plus 4 equals 21. The second equation is 4 plus 5 equals 36. The third equation is 5 plus 6 equals 55. And then the last equation, 6 plus 7 equals, and this is where you need to rock your brain muscles, because you need to calculate the missing number. And once calculated, select it out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 72. Choice B, 74. Choice C, 76. And last but not least, choice D, 78. Make sure to examine original expressions closely and see if you can get to the correct solution. Are you ready? Let's dive and unravel this challenge together. I'll share with you my solution, and if you have a better way to solve it, make sure to post in comments. If you are a subscriber or maybe considering to become a subscriber, you probably know that to solve this challenge, you need to always look for patterns. And the pattern here is the result is calculated as a sum of both numbers multiplied by the first number. Let's look at the example in row 1. 3 plus 4 equals 7, and then you need to multiply 7 by 3, which is the first number, and 7 by 3 equals 21. This is how we came to the result. The tip I would like to leave you with to solve these types of challenges is to think creatively out of the box and consider that the expression may not represent standard math calculations. Knowing this, let's calculate the values in row 2. 4 plus 5 multiplied by 4 equals 9 multiplied by 4 equals 36. For row 3, the values will be 5 plus 6 multiplied by 5 equals 11 multiplied by 5 and equals 55. So the missing value is calculated as 6 plus 7 multiplied by 6, which would equal 13 multiplied by 6, and the end result of this is 78. So the correct answer here is choice D, 78. Well, this question is for you to solve on your own, and I bet you never came across a question like this before. Deciphering this particular one is like trying to understand a cat's mood swings, complicated and probably impossible. But hey, on this channel we support each other, and I have full confidence that you will persevere on this challenging task. You're presented with the 3 by 3 matrix. Matrix has numbers inside. The numbers are, starting from the upper right corner, 12, 36, and 80 in the right column. Numbers 6, 12, and 20 are in the middle column, and then numbers 3, 4, and then comes the missing number, are in the left column. You need to determine and calculate the missing number and select it out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 3. Choice B, 4. Choice C, 7. And last but not least, choice D, 5. You need to embark on this mental adventure solo. And once you've conquered the challenge, share your triumph in comments, and I will be there to comment on your solution. Thanks for participating, and good luck solving this challenge. And now it's time to grab your thinking goggles. This question is so intricate, Sherlock Holmes would need a cheat sheet. You're presented with 2 diamonds. Each diamond has 4 numbers inside. In the first diamond, numbers are 8, 6, 2, and 4. And in the second diamond, numbers are 5, 2, 2, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 1. Choice B, 3. Choice C, 5. And last but not least, choice D, 7. Investigate closely and determine if the solution emerges from the careful observation. On my end, I am moving forward to share with you my version of the answer. And obviously, if you have a better way to solve it, please make sure to post in comments. As you might have guessed, the key to solve this challenge is to determine the pattern. And to determine the pattern, you need to consider different possibilities, sequence, and orders. The flow of calculation may not be the same each time. Take a close look at the diamond that has all the numbers. The pattern here is that the left and the right digits in the diamond represent a single number, which is calculated as a top number in the power of the bottom number. Let's look at the example. For example, the top number in the left diamond is 8, and the bottom number is 2. 8 in the power of 2 is 64. Now let's look at the missing value. 5 in the power of 2 is 25. So the correct answer here is choice C, 5. What's interesting about this question is that it not only allows to test your math skills, but also checks your pattern recognition abilities. You're presented with 3 triangles, and you need to determine the missing number. Each triangle has 4 digits inside, 3 digits by the corners, and 1 digit in the middle. The first triangle has numbers 2, 18, and 3, and digit in the middle is 1. Second triangle has digits 3, 21, and 1, and then 4 in the middle. And then the third triangle has digits 1, 2, digit 3 in the middle, And then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 8. Choice B, 16. Choice C, 21. And last but not least, choice D, 24. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the answer. Are you ready? Give yourself enough time, maybe pause this video, if you need to determine the solution. On my end, I got my answer, and I am excited to share with you my problem-solving strategies. So let's go ahead and learn the solution together. And if you got your genius move in your sleeve, make sure to share in comments. As you might have guessed, the first step here is to determine the pattern. So in this particular pattern, the bottom right number is calculated as the sum of top and middle numbers multiplied by left and by the top number. Let's look at sample calculations to make the example more clear. Let's look at the first yellow triangle. To get to the number in the bottom right corner, we first need to add 2 and 1, and the end result of this would be 3. Then we need to multiply the result at the number in the bottom left corner, and 3 multiplied by 3 equals 9. Then, as the last step, we need to multiply the result, which is 9, by 2, which is top number, and the end result would be 18. Calculations for the second triangle would be very similar. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 7 multiplied by 1 equals 7. And 7 multiplied by 3 equals 21, which is precisely the number in the bottom right corner. Can you do calculations for the third triangle? Let me help you. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 4 multiplied by 2 equals 8. And then 8 multiplied by 1 equals 8 again. So the correct answer here is choice A, 8. Let me give you some tips so you can solve these types of questions on a real test on your own. If you look closely at triangles, they are of 3 different colors. But colors do not play roles in the pattern detection in this particular case, and they're only there to confuse you. Another tip would be, especially if you see small single-digit numbers, is that do not use the calculations only for add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Always consider the possibility of square and square root calculations. Just to recap, the correct answer here is choice A, 8. And as usual, if you have a better way to solve this challenge or have additional tips, please make sure to post them in comments. Here's a captivating word constructing assessment test question that not only challenges your thinking, but also equips you with the memory recall skills applicable in everyday situations. You need to construct a 7-letter word. What's interesting about this word that it can also be described as data collection. The word has 7 letters. 3 of those letters are visible. Those letters are A, and E. I am pretty sure that you ran across this word many times. Are you ready? I think I've cracked the puzzle, and I can't wait to share my solution with you. And if you got a different answer, please make sure to share it in comments. I think the word is dataset. A dataset is a structured collection of information or data points that is used for analysis and interpretation. Dataset typically consists of relevant data organized into rows and columns, with each row representing an individual data entry and each column representing a specific attribute or variable. Datasets serve as a foundation for data analytics, enabling professionals to extract meaningful insights, patterns, and trends that can inform decision-making and problem-solving processes. And now it's the time to put your knowledge to test with the question I have for you. Take a moment to work through this independently, and don't forget to share your answer in comments below. I'll be there to provide my feedback. You're presented with 2 unusual-looking shapes. They're hexagons, and one hexagon has the missing number. What's interesting about these shapes is that both hexagons have numbers on the outside and numbers on the inside. For the first hexagon, the numbers on the outside are 16, 36, and 49, and the inside number is 17. For the second hexagon, the outside numbers are 64, 81, and 25, and the middle number is missing. You need to calculate and select the missing number out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 20. Choice B, 21. Choice C, 22. And last but not least, choice D, 23. I have full confidence in your problem-solving abilities, and I encourage you to tackle and solve this question independently. Afterward, don't forget to share your answer in the comment section of this video so I can give you my feedback. Thanks for taking part in this, and best of luck. Prepare to tackle this intriguing assessment test question designed not just to test your analytical abilities, but to foster your critical thinking and math skills, which you can utilize in your daily life. You are presented with three expressions. First expression is 2 5-petal flowers equals 10. The second expression is 3 5-petal flowers plus 2 6-petal flowers equals 33. And then the last expression is 4 6-petal flowers plus 3 9-petal flowers equals 72. You need to calculate the value of the 9-petal flower. And once calculated, select the answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 10. Choice B, 11. Choice C, 12. And last but not least, choice D, 13. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the answer. Are you ready? Well, I'm rushing you because I found my answer, and I'm thrilled to guide you through the problem-solving process. Let's continue so we can examine our strategies step by step, and if you came up with your own brilliant approach, don't hesitate to let us know in comments. As you might have figured out, we have 3 types of flowers here: 5-petal flower, 6-petal flower, and 9-petal flowers. Let's first calculate the value of 5-petal flower. Based on the original expression, we can calculate it as 10 divided by 2, which would be equal to 5. Having this value handy, now we can calculate the value of 6-petal flower. We know that the value of 5-petal flower is 5, so let's simplify the original expression. 3 5-petal flowers plus 2 6-petal flowers equals 33. 3 5-petal flowers equals 15. So we can build a new expression. 33 equals 15 plus 2 6-petal flowers, which means that 6-petal flower equals 9. At this point, we know that the value of 5-petal flower equals 5 and value of 9-petal flower equals 9. So we can look at the third expression. Third expression states that 4 6-petal flowers plus 3 9-petal flowers equals 72. Which means we can build a new expression by calculating value of 4 6-petal flowers, which would be equal 36. 72 equals 36 plus 3 9-petal flowers, which means 3 9-petal flowers equals 36. So the value of 9-petal flower is 12. So the correct answer here is choice C, 12. Do you know how to solve this problem simpler? Please make sure to post your answer and solution in comments so we can all learn. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.